Hello family, grace to you. Once again, this is Greg coming to you from FaithsMessenger.com. The title of today's message is Our Anticipatory God. Our Anticipatory God. Some years back, an NFL team by the name of the New England Patriots was found guilty of what's called Spygate. Now, Spygate was where the Patriots would tape the opposing team's practice sessions and then come in the locker room and study what the opposing team was going to do in the game. Now, this gave the Patriots an incredible advantage over their opponents. And so I thought about how that would equate spiritually to us as believers. Our God goes before us. Our God is never fooled. Our God is never caught off guard. In fact, our God has made provisions for us before the beginning of time. He knew that you would be there watching this video before the beginning of time. God knew exactly what needs you would have throughout your entire life. God knew every challenge you have. God knew every mountain you face, and He has made a way of escape for you in whatever challenge you may be going through. Now, some might say, well, sure, God's made provision for me and God knows, but what if I make a mistake? What if I make the wrong decision? What if I make the wrong move? Well, our amazing God has made provision for your mess ups. He's made provisions for your screw ups. He's made provisions when you get outside of His will. Our God has provided the answer to every problem that you would face before the problem ever arose. So never get the idea that you're going through something or you're facing something and you need to get God to give you the answer. The answer was already provided before the problem showed up. Think about this. If you're a Christian, you are saved. You have received Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. Now, when was that salvation made available to you to benefit from, to partake of? Well, that salvation was provided at the cross of Jesus Christ. You just happen to be partaking of it now, 2,000 some odd years later. But the salvation had already been provided. My wife and I, our family loves a restaurant called Golden Corral. It's I'm not a big buffet fan, but the food at Golden Corral is amazing. I don't know, it tastes like it's home cooked. I don't know how they could have home cooked meals at a buffet restaurant, but the food is amazing. Now, right now, there's food at Golden Corral. I'm not there, but there is food, a bevy of food. Everything you could ever think about in terms of food and desserts is there right now. They didn't cook the food and put it there when I arrived. I didn't have to call, I didn't have to make a reservation, I didn't have to show up in order to get them to move. No, they've already moved. They've already prepared the place. All I need to do is show up. Now, it's the same thing with God. He's made provisions for you before you even show up. He's made provision for you before the problem ever reared its ugly head. He's made provision for you for everything you could possibly go through throughout the entire course of your life before that problem ever showed up. So I encourage you to partake of what He's already done. Rest in the Lord and know that provision has already been made for you. That's what faith is all about. It's resting in God and knowing that provision has been made for you in whatever you may be going through today in life. So I'd like to leave you with that today, and I'd like to encourage you that if you haven't joined our YouTube community yet, to do so by clicking on the red subscribe button on your screen. By doing so, you'll receive notifications when new videos such as this one are posted. I'd also like to invite you to join us in our blog community at FaithsMessenger.com. Now, over at Faiths Messenger, we have over 550 individual blog posts on the blog which address a myriad of different topics. Now, these are real-life, relevant, everyday topics that each and every one of us can relate to. So once again, that address is FaithsMessenger.com. Now, with all that's been said today, I'd like to leave you with a question. Now, this question can be posed to anything you may be going through today in life. I'd like for you to ask yourself, is anything impossible with God? Have a great day, family. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.